Hey guys, Jason the Expert, SNS Live, powered by Solinks.com. My head kind of hurts a little bit for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, this is the Transformers. This is the review of the Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Dinobots Slug. And I know I've been behind because I reviewed the other guys that came in the case and I didn't review the Dinobots. But it's because I got Strafe, so we're going to look at a couple of Transformers tonight. So anyway, this is Strafe in his Triceratops mode. And he's a pretty nice figure, so we're going to go ahead and put him to the side. He's a little small, though. So anyway, let's take a look at the package here. You've got Dinobot Slug. Got a nice artwork of him. And, I mean, these guys, they're coming off gray in the everything that we're looking at, but then they have this bright purple and red color. I'm not sure how I feel about the disconnect between this color and this color, but, yeah. I guess for a toy it would make it more interesting, so, woo! Coming right at you. So we got Dinobot Slug, got a little bit of a bio there. And of course some of the other case mates, which we've seen except for Scorn. But getting back to this guy here. And he is a nice T-Rex. I mean, I keep saying T-Rex, Triceratops. And the Triceratops was one of my favorite dinosaurs growing up. But this guy, I mean, look at him. He just looks like a tank of friggin' sharp, jagged metal. That's all I can say. I love the horns. This is all a rubbery plastic. Oh, wasn't pinned together there. But yeah, it just looks like he's just made of sharp bits of jagged stuff. But yeah, he's pretty nice in dinosaur mode too. He's got kind of this weird tail. But there's actually some posability here. These legs will move slightly. They're on ball joints here. Also, this has a bit of a hinge right here. Nothing at the claw. The coolest thing is like his mouth opens. And just look at that face on him. I mean, this mouth can open and just full of jagged teeth. This is all of this is a rubbery plastic, as you can see here, and I just unpegged it. So are the horns and this part here, and the tail as well. But yeah, you do get a bit of articulation. This is more for transformation, but you do get something back here. You can kind of pose him like he's bulldozering something down. Now, one thing I don't like about this guy that other Dinobots have is he comes with these two weapons here. These two kind of strange swords which go like that. And that's funny because they come packaged, I think, like this. Not sure why they come in the package. But anyway, there's nowhere to store these little blades. However, I've seen things where you can store them here on his, tummy. And yeah, so then you've got this. I don't know. I really don't. Really can't tell you what that's all about there. Just that I'm not big on it. However, it is what it is. So there's nowhere to store his weapons as with some of the other Dinobots. There's always places to store them. For a comparison shot, here he is with the Deluxe Waspinator, whom I never reviewed. So yeah, you get a basic idea of the size here. So we're going to go ahead and get this guy transformed. So first and foremost, you want to... Actually, what do you want to do on this guy? Okay, take the tail, bring it up here. Take these side panels here, which peg in, this little square peg here. And you want to take those and bring them down. Now with these legs, you want to take them and just kind of start working them past here. And we'll go ahead and start with the bottom half just because that's so we don't reveal the dramatic head. You want to take his foot claws and bring them down. Just take his legs and straighten them out. They just collapse inside each other. His feet, you just want to flip them up. And there you got his spiked night shoes. Alright, so let's take this part here, these legs that we were dealing with in dinosaur mode. You want to take them and just bring them down. Because what's going to happen is, I'm going to bring the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. You want to take his whole head and just start splitting it apart. Right down the middle. This was so much easier off camera. Anyway, take his horn. There you go. Now, after you do that, you just want to split the whole thing apart. And see, he's got these two hinges here which just open up. Take these front legs that were in dinosaur mode, and that same peg that you used for the these parts, you're going to use for the arms. There's a little peg inside of there. And just plug that in. Make sure that these are fully out. And then try to just plug that into a side. There we go. Same thing with the other side. Bring these down. Bring these little crest pieces from his dinosaur mode. Take the fists and just kind of flip them out. Oh, and these parts, they actually collapse open. See, these were actually open, and just somewhere during the transformation I kind of collapsed them. And then you just kind of push them together. Bring this guy up, and let me bring his feet down a little bit. And just kind of bring the head up, and there you go. You've got Dinobot Slug in his robot mode. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I've tried to like this guy, but I'm going to say he's the weakest Dinobot mode. I don't know. The color, the arms, I'm just not feeling this guy. And plus, these arms, you got to peg them in all the time. And there you go. Yeah, I'm just not big on his big Popeye arms, and I don't know. He's nice. I like him. Do I like him that much? No, I don't. As far as posability, you know, this is the transformation. He does have this kind of, he's got a knee joint here, but the joint from the transformation will let him get some more posability. Of course, twist at the thigh. You got a ball joint on the hip. He does have waist articulation. The wrists, they kind of just flex in and out. He does have a bend at the elbow, twist at the bicep, and he's on a ball joint here at the shoulder. And his head is on a very nice ball joint, which will pop off just like I did just now. Yeah. Wait. Get on there. Make sure I'm putting it on the right spot. So anyway, let's just take a closer look at him. I mean, he's nice. I just don't dig him as much as I do other figures from this line. I mean, he would really benefit some light piping on this very nice night mask here, but there is no light piping at all. He's not too bad from the back. I like how this all kind of collapses and makes it look like he's wearing more armor. But these feet tend to get in the way here. And they've all kind of got this back loincloth thing. I don't know, that's just something there. Now, as far as the swords, he does have this these two swords. You just place them in his hands. And these guys are on a very rubbery plastic. But they're pretty good at retaining their shape. I will give them that. Now, so I've seen some people put them in the other way, but I find that this is better because it actually has the guard there. And it won't hinder when you're putting them into his hands. Now, posability wise, this guy is actually pretty nice. I just can't dig him. I don't know. These smaller Dinobots are just not doing it for me. Like here we go. Here we have him with Grimlock here. Yeah, pull that down. Grimlock here. And he does kind of scale nicely because I know Grimlock's going to be the big boy in the film, but you know, I don't know. There's something about this guy I just can't dig, and he's probably my least favorite Dinobot so far. But he is a nice figure. He has an interesting transformation. I believe there's a 2-pack evolution pack out now with some little small legends, Slug or Slag as we call them. But I I can't get behind the figure. He is nice. I got to get him for all my Dinobots, but yeah, he's kind of meh as far as the other two that I have so far. Well, guys, I'm Jason X for SCNS Live, powered by Slug.com. Until next time, I will catch you later.